Today we're at 6 Richmond House in Nottingham, an exclusive fine dining bar with its sheer Asian fusion menu and uniquely crafted cocktails. By day, odds on patisseries and specialty coffees are served, but we're here for that Nottingham nightlife. Hidden down a secret alleyway of the iconic Hertz Yard, this is a hidden gem you never knew existed, until now. So we're jumping straight into possibly one of the most unique cocktails I've ever had. This is Bergerac Sazerac, which includes cognac, duck fat armagnac, beeswax shallot caramel, and black walnut. Pretty bold flavours if you ask me, and don't be fooled by its simple exterior. I never thought we'd find a flavour bomb such as this, but here we are, and you'll be astounded that all these flavours work so well together. You have the slight sweetness of the caramel, balanced by duck fat that cuts straight through and adds a nice savoury note. Truly delicious, and one for the brave. This is definitely a sipping drink, for me at least. If you choose this cocktail, you are fearless, and we like that in a person. The Koji Highball, with Compañero rum, Adriatico Amaretto, roasted koji and banana. I feel like it's the perfect balance of sweet and malty flavours. If you're a Guinness lover like we are, this cocktail was absolutely made for you. But even if you aren't a huge stout fan, there's a chance you'd still be head over heels for this cocktail. It's definitely not as aggressive as a stout beer would be. It has that smoothness, that sweetness, or with a subtle bitterness to finish. It glides down your throat with a silky smooth texture, but it has that coffee chocolatey undertone that I adore so much. It isn't sickly sweet, it has a deep umami flavour with its warm toasted koji element, as if it wasn't perfection enough as it is. Thai colada with Iluna coconut rum, clarified colada, lemongrass and Thai basil. Basil? Whichever one it is, it sounds more like a Thai curry than a cocktail. This is still a complete wonder to me. I went in expecting the creamy dessert-like cocktail that we're all so familiar with, but instead, I was blown away by this crystal clear aesthetic and iconic Thai flavours, but somehow none of the silkiness was missing, and you get that kick from the chili after that really elevates it and ties everything together beautifully. Complex, cool, with a subtle warmth from the chili. This is the Thai twist on a pina colada I never expected. I can imagine this would pair great with fresh cold noodles, but don't take my word for it. This is what the guys at Richmond have to say.
Okay, so this is our Thai colada. The inspiration for this drink was to make a perfect blend between a classic pina colada and a spicy Thai curry. It doesn't look anything like a pina colada. We basically make that happen by using a process called milk punching. We make a pina colada using coconut rum, pineapple juice and lime juice, and then we add milk to it. The milk curdles, and through the curdles it picks up all of the colour, a lot of the bitterness, a lot of the acidity, and what drops through the bottom of the filter paper is a crystal clear, balanced pina colada. Then with that, we mix a homemade Thai curry sugar syrup. We use Thai basil, lemongrass, kaffir lime and chilli. Mix that 50-50 with sugar, blend that in with the aforementioned pina colada, and yeah, you get this beautiful balance between a sweet pina colada and a spicy Thai curry.
Now we're onto the small plates. This is sep and shiitake mushroom croquettes with fermented chili and nori. You're probably familiar with the term shiitake, but just in case you were wondering, sep is also a mushroom, otherwise known as the penny bun. This was our ultimate favourite dish. The contrast between that crisp outer crust and the soft creamy centre, super decadent and rich in flavour. There's a reason you don't see me eating this. It's gone already, and that's the sign of great food. You forget to film the evidence. Dry aged strip loin skewers, teriyaki, pickled shallot ketchup and truffle. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not the biggest fan of beef, steak, or any red meat for that matter, but even I'll admit this is tender and juicy. There's that firmness, and then it just pulls apart and practically melts on your tongue. But then you get that pleasant little crunch on top. That's where Richmond shines. Texturally and flavour-wise, everything is really well balanced. Everything has intention and a purpose. You can really tell the chefs here put great thought into each and every single one of their dishes. Thinking back, this is actually reminding me of the Wagyu skewers we tried in Japan, and to be honest, I actually preferred this. Wagyu just wasn't my thing, but it's all personal preference, and this will definitely satisfy all your meaty cravings. Shio fried chicken thigh, shio sauce, preserved lemon, yuzu and coriander. The chicken is covered in a sweet sticky sauce with that slight sourness from the lemon and yuzu, which tends to be a little milder on the palate. Yuzu was one of my favourite flavours in Japan. I'd recommend this dish in particular if you like things on the sweeter side. I can imagine a bit of spice would complement this really well. Who doesn't love fried chicken? Am I right? Fried chicken and alcohol were just made to be together. Crunchy, sweet and super addictive. Korean glazed lamb cutlets. Kaffir lime, charcoal, and koji emulsion. Wow, this is sublime. Okay, was that too much? But seriously, that super sharp citrus cuts through the richness of the sauce, lightens it up and adds that refreshing, zingy, zesty goodness. When you get the balance right, citrus is just an unstoppable force in my opinion. It makes everything it touches wildly better. Pair it with this charcoal koji emulsion. Ding ding ding, you got yourself a winner. Last but not least, this was a complimentary dessert. Yuzu cream, white chocolate and matcha fudge. From memory at least. We can't find this on their menu anymore, so we're thinking they switched this out for their fried donuts, which have almost an identical flavour profile. Possibly the softest thing I've ever put in my mouth. The texture was silky smooth and it was a delight to eat. The fact it was free only added to the enjoyment. My parents were right. Good things really do come in small packages. Our entire experience at Richmond House was a positive one. The ambience and interior alone are enough to make you fall in love. If you do come here, rest assured that everyone who works here will make you feel truly welcomed. They know everything there is to know about making the most incredible handcrafted cocktails, and they give great recommendations tailored to you as an individual. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and click the like below if you enjoy this video. I have one more little surprise for you. Here's genuine proof that your experience here will be a memorable one. Roll the clip! So we normally do videos in Japan, so our audience is Japanese.
You're not Japanese, are you?
I'm not Japanese. You do like Asian inspired flavours and things,
Yeah.
Introducing them to our hometown.
Okay. So you're born and bred Nottingham.
Yeah! Have you ever been to Japan?
Have I ever? No, I've never been. I wanted to go. My friend Billy in the kitchen, he spent a lot of time in Japan. He keeps talking a lot about it, so
Really?
I wish to go.
Wait, can I get you on camera or?
Of course you can. You can get me in. I don't know how good it is for your viewers, but yeah, I don't mind.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.